What'd you find?
I accidentally pushed the latch in, so now I need
Oh, you just need a flathead screwdriver?
Yeah.
Guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, man. I know it's been a little bit, guys, but man, the world is hurting right now. Between this crazy stuff going down in Ukraine and everything else like that, we can't even find parts, man. We cannot find parts. We're waiting on parts, long story short. But I do want to give you guys a garage update. And I want to say thank you guys for all the new subscribers that have recently subscribed. And I promise you, we will be continuing that Swap Chronicles series on that 70 Chevelle. As a matter of fact, speaking of that 70 Chevelle, I've had such a pain in the ass with it because of the floor pan. If you guys recall in the last video, we found rust. And so we're replacing the floor pan, but that's something that I didn't want to do on my own. So I took it to a shop. And now it's at another shop because they couldn't do it. And now it's at another shop because I don't even want to get into, but that's another subject. That's a different story. I ain't no storyteller, right? But quick little update. You guys remember the vet? We picked this up a while back now. It is really in standby mode right now, boys. It's just gonna sit here. It's gonna be basically our storage. I mean, you see, look, we're hoarding parts in it right now as much as we can because we got all these builds coming up and we're just trying to get caught up on parts and trying to get the parts we really need to kind of start that build too. So I'm gonna tell you what the plan is. The plan is to really build this car, but it's gonna be a Pro Touring build, resto mod, nothing stock, OEM, nothing like that. But that 70 Chevelle project, the old clapback, I call it, that one we have to build that one first to basically fund that one. That's straight up what's going on. But in the meantime too, I took it upon myself to get some time and actually work on my 70 Chevelle because we got LS Fest coming up, and I just found out too that Muscle Cars on the Strip is happening also next week, I want to say. So if you guys are in town for Vegas for that, we just registered the Camaro. We're gonna run the Camaro out there, so make sure you guys hit me up. But the Frankenstein, the LSX Frankenstein, guys, I've been working on that because this thing, as you guys know, on the last video we talked about that turbo kit. Yeah, it is a pain in the ass. So we pulled everything off. As you can see, we've been doing some work. We pulled everything off. We decided to go ahead and titanium wrap all the headers, the piping and everything else like that. I'm not done with it because we had a Cerakote, the small bracket that comes here for the turbo. Also upgraded the wastegates. We found an issue on the wastegates. Check it out. Oh, clapback special. Check this thing out. The diaphragm on the wastegate, boys, this thing was clap, boys. So I'm really glad I took it apart when we did. Not to mention, I mean, this is part of that kit, that CX Racing kit, CRX Racing, whatever it is. This is what was in there. Not only that, it's like not even balanced. When this thing spins, you can see this thing kind of like spin pretty crappy. But in the meantime, like I said, we upgraded. We went with the precision wastegates. Got that one in there. We got to do the other side still. You see this side, like I said, I'm not even finished with it yet. We're still trying to get the rest of the turbo stuff back in here, but either way, this thing is a nightmare. You can see what's going on with the spark plug wires down there like we talked about earlier, but everything's apart right now on the old Frankie here. Kale, what are you doing over there, bro? You got the trunk on and everything?
Yeah, we need to realign the trunk because the latch is hitting.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, so we got the clapback Chevelle over here. Zia, what you doing, dog? You wanna play soccer, bro? Come on. Crazy dog. But yeah, you guys remember the clapback special. Look, hey, don't tell the wife, man. I got the car over here underneath the patio. Yeah, we ain't barbecuing, we got cars underneath here. But we just got a new trunk from AMD because the other trunk was kind of like super rusty on the inside, guys. This thing had a bunch of rust on the inside and all that stuff. But fresh trunk from AMD. The quarters are on it, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not happy with it. I don't want to even get into that right now. But new bumpers, we got a new bumper for it. I got the front end also put back on it as well. But looking at it, it looks like we're gonna need new fenders, guys. I mean, these fenders are pretty beat up, you can see. But look, we got the front end back in it. We got our front new bumper. And yeah, you guys see something? You guys tell me if you guys put it down in the comments below if you guys notice something different about this front end. But we got a new grill as well. Let me pop the hood for you guys. So I kind of got it put back together in here just to make it of a complete car. Oh yeah, look, we got some candy, boys. Look at that, Ring Brother hinges. Oh yeah, that's how you polish a turd right there. Not to mention we got the firewall plate in on the backside. We went ahead and welded that in just to kind of have it in there and prep that firewall for the most part. But speaking of firewall plates, guys, I do want to apologize if you guys have ordered one of these. We've been out of stock for probably 2 months now, and I promise you, thank you for your patience. We're working on it. I want to say I should have some back in stock here within the next week or two. I promise you guys. I will also make sure you guys stay updated with the tracking number if you guys did order one already. If you guys don't know by now, guys, I do offer this firewall plate. This really smooths out the firewall on these Chevelles and A-bodies. So make sure you guys check it out on gooseperformance.com. But we also had to get this thing, boys. Look, we had to get this Fender Tie Bar. This is all brand new as well because the old one was like super wavy, wouldn't let the grill sit flush. So we had to do that. We also had to go find a radiator support, and I coated it, but the old radiator support that was in here was all clapped up. It was like bent. So if we don't have a decent radiator support, there's no way you're ever going to get this front end to align correctly. Also put in a wheel well in here because we want to try to have this complete as much as possible. And the reason why is because I'm actually going to take this car back to Cali, boys. It's going to go down to Cali because it's going to go get some metal work done. We're going to have them square up the entire car. We're going to have them tuck the bumpers, eliminate all the bumper bolts and everything else like that. So that's kind of an update real quick on the clapback Chevelle here. It definitely still needs a lot of work still needs a lot of work, you guys can see. But hopefully in the next month, I hope to have it over there in the next month or so. I'm waiting on 1 or 2 pieces left to kind of piece the car back together so that way he's got a full car. Okay, you said this thing is locked up or what?
Nah, the trunk needs to go forward.
Oh, but no, we can just adjust the latch. This it looks like, oh Lord, look at the hell is that? Oh Lord, somebody did some custom job.
I didn't catch that.
That's custom, baby. That's straight custom. Oh Lordy Lord. But guys, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, man, kind of what's going on with the garage and with the builds. But LS Fest, like I said, I'm really trying to get Frankenstein over there, so we want to participate. We don't want to just spectate. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you guys are going and if you have a car, bring it, man, and trust me, and just participate. It is a lot more fun that way. But guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are also waiting on parts like us, man. It's just, we're pushing on months and months of parts waiting. Dakota, we're waiting on the motor, some wiring stuff. So hopefully we'll have some more content for you here soon. But you guys already know, stay wrenching.